All right, good people, you're in the right place at the right time. We're going to start here shortly. Let's let the thing known as Facebook and the thing known as StreamYard and the thing known as social media gear up. I'll be with you guys in the next 2 minutes. Go ahead and let everyone know in the building. We're talking about our financial makeover this evening. My name is Brian Bean, founder of the Extra Digit Movement. I'll be with you guys in the next 2 minutes or less. Welcome to 2.0. What's up, everybody? Let's get ready to do it. We're going to start our financial makeover here in the next 30 seconds. Welcome. What's up, Raleigh Durham? What's up, Ohio? Terry's in the building. Cecilia's in the building. Hampton, Virginia. Welcome. What's up, Rebecca Odom? Welcome. I appreciate you, my friend. Everybody in the building tonight. My name is Brian Bean, founder of the Extra Digit Movement. I'm here to talk to you guys tonight about a financial makeover. I want you guys to imagine for 1 second like a weight loss picture with a before and after as it relates to losing weight. This was you when you were a size, let's say a gentleman has a size 38 waist. He's trying to get down to a size 32 and he's holding his pants out, right? Or a young lady has makeup on the left side and no makeup on the right side, the before and after picture. Well, imagine a company that's the before and after when it comes to your finances. That's what Making Wealth Real actually is. So I'm gonna start here in the next 30 seconds to give you guys the before and after step-by-step process for your financial makeover. You guys realize 2021 is already at the 50-yard line? You guys see that? We're at the halfway mark right now. What were you saying in 2020 that you were going to do this year? I'm going to get it right. My finances is going to be in order. I'm not letting 2021 be like 2020. Well, guess what? How's your progress report financially? What kind of goals have you hit, right? These are some things I'm going to show you guys how to hit or how to start that process if finances was one of your areas of improvement. So first of all, let me tell you who we are as I get started. The Extra Digit Movement is about a couple of things. Number one, growing your net worth by 1 digit at a time. That's first and foremost. We go from I went personally from 3 figures every 2 weeks on a job I couldn't stand. I can't give you guys the name of the company, but they call it the Bank of America. So here I was on a job I couldn't stand every 2 weeks, counting other people's money. Then I went to 4 figures a week from a home-based business, from 3 figures every 2 weeks to 4 figures a week. Then 5 figures a month. Now you start making 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 in 1 month, and that's what the job was paying you in a year. It'll change your lifestyle. It'll change your attitude. It'll change your perspective about money. So that's what happened to me personally. So that of course is high 6 figures per year, and I've earned 7 figures working right out of my house. I was very, very fortunate to retire when I was only 22 years old. So I'm 46 years old. So for over 20 years, I've owned and operated my own business, lost my first $1 million in my 20s because nobody showed me the things I'm about to show you. Here's what most people would never ever realize. Number one, the gap between the rich and the poor is getting wider and wider and wider. Now, why is that? Because certain people that are wealthy understand specialized education on the right. Other people who are traditional thinkers only want to deal with formal education on the left. So how in the world is it that the people on the left side of the slide, right, are suffering every single year, barely making it every single day, looking at people who looking at people, they look up to people and wish they had that lifestyle on the left, but on the right, 600 new millionaires or billionaires were created in the last 30 years. 2,800 people are worth $1 billion, and like 40% of those live in the United States of America. How is it that certain people make a ton of money and certain people struggle to pay the bills? The answer is simple. It's your mindset and what you were taught about money. Now, can everybody be a billionaire? Absolutely not, right? It's just not for everybody, and everybody doesn't want to be a billionaire. But there should not be so many people struggling in the wealthiest country in the world. I want y'all to think about it. Nobody else is even close. So my thing is, how are people struggling and they going to work? See, it's one thing to struggle if you're not going to work. But I refuse to be check to check to check, still making it week to week to week, barely. But at the same time, I am getting up every day going to work. There's a discrepancy there. So what we do is show you how to increase your cash flow. There's a big difference between income and cash flow. Your income is how much money you have coming in. That's what most people calculate. Nobody ever taught you that your cash flow number was just as important. So I'm gonna show you how to get your cash flow up first. Let me give you guys a quick example, just to kind of show you what happened to me. So this was my real paycheck when I graduated from college, Morehouse College, 1997. I got my degree in English and I thought I was going to law school. So back in the day, they called this company, it's now Bank of America. It used to be called Nations Bank. Now, if you look at my total here, over here, it's reversed on my screen. That's $975.36 every 2 weeks. The funny thing about it is my gross, right? My gross was $1,333. You see it? But my take home was $975. Now, I don't care what anyone else tells you, the difference between what you make and what you keep is called taxes. So I'm gonna show you guys now when I wake up every single day, that's $1,000 every 2 weeks. Now I'm approaching $1,000 every single day. I'm at $500 a day right now, okay? 500 today at 5 o'clock, 500 yesterday at 5 o'clock, 500 the day before at 5 o'clock, 500, see, 500, 500, 500, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, see, every day, no matter what, 500, no matter what, 500, no matter what, 500. How is it that I went from making $500 every week, okay, $500 a week basically, $900 every 2 weeks, to $500 a day? And that's just one of the different methods we get paid, different ways we get paid in Making Wealth Real Financial. Let me give you guys a better understanding of how this works. Extra Digit is the organization. We're going to show you how to make income from home. Making Wealth Real Financial is the company that backs it. They pay you the commission checks. They're going to show you with our experts how to increase your cash flow. This is not some course where you sign up for something and you purchase something and you go do it. We have a staff of experts that are going to show you how to start a home-based business with us, then increase your credit scores so your interest rates can be a lot lower. Then they're going to show you or have a staff of experts to help you lower your taxes so you can increase your own paycheck. Then we're going to show you how to eliminate your debt and get out of debt in record time. Then we have another staff of experts that are going to show you things like wealth banking and land banking and our new addition, real estate. See, when you start doing the following, I want you to always remember this. Everybody put this in the comments. 3 down and 2 up. Put that in the comments so I know you're still with me. I'm gonna show you what that means. This is how you get wealthy. 3 down and 2 up. When I learned this is when my cash flow went through the roof. 3 down and 2 up. All right, Layla, you with me, right? No, Brian, what does that mean? What does that mean? Terry's with me, 3 down and 2 up. Jason's with me, 3 down and 2 up. Violet's with me, 3 down and 2 up. Here's what 3 down and 2 up means. 3 things have to go down in order for your cash flow to increase. 2 things have to go up in order for your cash flow to increase. Our experts are going to take your taxes down. That's the largest expense you have. Federal taxes, state taxes, local taxes, income taxes, property taxes, sales taxes, ad valorem taxes, right? You got to get the biggest expense you have down. When you get the biggest expense you have down and that money's back in your pocket, now you get your debt, what? Down. So now the banks and governments, the 2 biggest entities in the world, the government and the bank, You take the taxes and debt down. The third thing you take down are your expenses. Now, what if I told you that the government allows you to lower your taxes? Then you can use that money to pay off the debt from the banks. Then you can use our experts to help you lower all of your monthly bills. Now that those three things are down, look, you didn't even make $500 yet in the compensation I'm gonna show you. You didn't make any money yet every day, but your cash flow is higher. See, once taxes are down, debt is down, and expenses are down, if you don't do anything else but take that money and invest it, you can become a millionaire. See, it's not your emotions. It's not another job. It's not another degree. It's not getting in more debt. It's not marrying somebody wealthy. Put this in the comments. My own money makes me wealthy. It's your own money. So now we're going to help you get two things up. One, your credit score, and two, your investments. See, your credit determines how much you pay for money. So if your taxes are down, your debt is down, and your expenses are down, you're winning. If your credit score is up and your investments are up, you're winning. So now you can leverage debt with low interest rates, create new investments with high interest rates. Ladies and gentlemen, getting wealthy is not much harder than that. They want you to believe it's difficult. So I'm going to show you real quick how we tie this all together. The first thing you got to do in order to get wealthy is understand the four things that are stopping you from getting wealthy. I just went over them. Taxes, biggest roadblock in the world. Debt, second biggest roadblock in the world. Big business, third roadblock in the world. And inflation, fourth roadblock in the world. Once you get a handle on the taxes, the debt, big business, and inflation, you're going to start winning. So let me give you guys an example. Or let me give you a fact. Most people, here's why they don't win financially. They're trying to navigate and go down this road all by themselves. When you have car trouble, you call a mechanic. It's just instant if you can't fix it yourself. If you have legal trouble, you call a lawyer. If you have medical issues, you call a doctor. This is just automatic. Why is it that when it comes to your finances, everybody's trying to get wealthy without getting the advice or paying somebody who does this for a living? If you keep trying to go down this road by yourself, you're going to be on the 50-yard line in 2022, just like right now, you're on the 50-yard line in 2021, you're going to be saying the same thing. In 2022, I'm going to get it together. No, let Making Wealth Real Financial and our experts help you navigate this landmine. I'll give you guys a great example. I live in the Southeast, right? I live in Atlanta. And recently, some hackers did something to a major gas or oil company that sent the prices of gas through the roof. Well, if gas is now almost $4 a gallon, and the price of gas is now sky high, which means it's taking, I think in my truck, it took me almost $110 one day to fill up. Yeah, $60 took me halfway in the truck. $110 took me to full because of some hackers that went into the gas line, right? Well, that's inflation. At any point in your life, the things you need, not want, need, can get more expensive. Clothes get more expensive. Daycare gets more expensive. Healthcare gets more expensive. Gas gets more expensive. Groceries get more expensive. But because of my home-based business and the fact that I can increase my income every single day, I didn't feel the inflation at the gas pumps. See, if you don't overcome these four things, you'll never, ever, ever get wealthy. And that's what we do in our movement. We help you overcome them. The first thing you need to do is start a home-based business. See, when you get this, you'll never look at money the same. You'll never look at money the same. A home-based business allows you at least 6 things that most people never, ever even think about. Starting on my left here, the tax advantages of a home-based business, the ability to hire your children, and the ability to leave a legacy, that alone is worth the price of admission. The tax advantages, hiring your children, and leaving a legacy alone is worth you working out of your house or apartment. Brian, what are the tax advantages? Okay, here's what people don't understand. Let me tell you about a tax advantage. A tax deduction is simple. We all know what taxes are, and we all know what deductions means. So to deduct something means to subtract from it. So if we subtract from the taxes that you have to pay, isn't that more money where? In your pocket. Well, Brian, how do I get these tax deductions? Well, if you have a W-2, which is a job, you can't get them. Because that alone means take the money out of my check. You see, you can't get tax deductions if you can't get what I call exemptions, which are the big tax deductions. You can't get exemptions if you have a job. The minute you open a home-based business, the government says, you know what? We're going to help you because you are now a 1099. Put that in the comments, guys. I am a 1099. Be proud of that. See, most people try to discourage you. Most people don't want you to be an entrepreneur. Most people hate the fact that you're even thinking big and dreaming big. Put that in the notes and make a bold statement. I am a 1099. What does that mean? It means certain things you already have deduct from your taxable income. The less you give the government because of your deductions, the more money you have in your pocket. So because everybody watching tonight can become a 1099, your taxes legally come down. The government wants you to own a business, but you don't have to go get a brick and mortar. You don't have to go out here and find something to do. All you have to do is look at what we're doing right here, ride the coattail of Making Wealth Real Financial, right? Get paid every single day for showing people how to open and operate a home-based business. That's what your business is. Your business is introducing people to our Zooms, our websites, our capture pages, our YouTube channels, our videos, and showing them that they too can get wealthy. So Brian, what are your tax deductions? Okay, let's look at it. You have a cell phone and you're a business owner. I have a cell phone and let's say I'm not. That cell phone every month times 12 is a tax deduction, means you subtract that from your taxable income. The gasoline in your car, you have a business, I don't. You subtract that from your taxable income. The internet in your house, you have a business, I don't. You subtract that from your taxable income. See, if you want to get wealthy, the first thing you got to do is give the government less, and they let you do it if you have a business. So why is it that most of you guys watching tonight are still going to get off the Zoom or StreamYard or wherever you're watching and still just go back to giving away about $600 a month? Experts say on average, we give away $20 a day if you don't have a small home-based business. So I want you to just take a sheet of paper every day, or a sheet of paper in your case is a $20 bill. I want you to ball it up, and every day that you don't have a home-based business, just throw it out the window. And when you get tired of throwing that out the window, you're going to say, wait a minute, it makes sense to go with Making Wealth Real. They got experts. All I got to do is show people how to increase their cash flow, and I can make some money. Let's look at the right side. Unlimited income, unlimited freedom and flexibility, and time, and take control of your life. See, guys, just because I work from home, guess what I'm able to do now? Build my dream home. I just purchased 20 acres of land. Build my dream home. I can spend unlimited time traveling the world. I can take my son who's 17 anywhere. Why? Because I took control over my life with a home-based business. I now can Airbnb this house to corporations. You see? So I'm building assets. While I'm on my 20 acres fishing, that's 16 football fields. Why? Because I'm Making Wealth Real Financial. Why? My credit is an 820. Why? Because I get paid thousands of dollars a day. Why? Because my debt is zero. Why? Because I'm in the top 5% income earners in the country. Why? Because I started with Making Wealth Real Financial less than 18 months ago. Everybody on this webinar, your wildest dreams can come true, but you can't do it the way you've been doing it. You got to let the experts position you to get any house you want, drive any car you want, make any investments you want, get paid as much as you want, and using the Social Security number and the house that you already have. Isn't that crazy? So what do we do in our company? 3 things. We help you save money, we help you make money, and we help you grow money. That's it. If you don't know anybody that wants to do one of those 3 things, save money, make money, grow money. Now people say, well, how do you save money? Well, I just told you one thing. Earlier when I had you write down 3 down and 2 up, taxes, debt, and expenses going down is automatically going to save you some money. Don't worry about how. Our experts do all that for you. All you do is upload 2 pay stubs and last year's tax returns. Our experts take care of all of your tax deductions and showing you how to get them. Your paycheck on your job is going to automatically increase because you have now a home-based business with us. You see how that works? So now the experts are going to say, hey, here go the deductions, like 475 of them you weren't getting before you started with us. So now those $20 that you were throwing out the window, they're coming back in. Your debt is going down. Why? Because you now have the new money that you were giving away to the government to go pay off the debt. Put this in the comments, guys. I want to see it. The government got you in debt. They should get you out. Just put the GVT. The GVT, the government got you in debt. They should get you out. The banks didn't get you in debt. The banks took your money and you owe them the debt. But what got you in debt by the mere fact that you had to borrow so much was the federal government. So they should get you out. Would you believe it if I told you all of that, everything I'm telling you so far, is $79 a month? The tax reduction, the credit restoration, the debt elimination, the bill reduction, the wealth creation. Would you believe it if I told you you no longer have to go down that windy road and fight taxes, inflation, debt, and big business by yourself anymore? Our experts do all of that for you for $79 a month. Now, here's where the old you is going to pop up on one shoulder. Brian, you don't understand. Money's tight. I can't afford another bill right now. Well, where did you see bill? Brian, I can't afford another expense right now. Where did you see an expense? If $79 a month is bringing you $300, $400, $500, $600 a month, that's called an investment. I didn't say you took $79 and gave it to somebody and threw it away. I said the $79 is reducing your taxes, reducing your debt, reducing your expenses. Just one of my bills alone, I saved $600. Just on one of my bills, that was my DirecTV bill. Another bill, I saved $276. That was my Comcast bill. On another bill, I saved $25 a month, which is about $300 a year. My AT&T, my cell phone bill. So the $79 a month was worth them lowering 3 or 4 of my utilities just like that. You don't even want to know the thousands of dollars I saved in taxes. And you don't even want to know how my credit score went from a 777 to an 820, right? And now the interest rates on my properties are all down. Why? Because my credit is sky high. So for $79 a month, you tell me if it's worth it, and that has nothing to do with the income that came in. Watch this. For $228 one time and $119 per month, now you have a home-based business that includes a membership. So let's make sure it's crystal clear. All you got to remember is 3 numbers. If you don't want to make any money, but you want your cash flow to increase, your number is 79. 79 a month. Experts help you get your money up. 3 things up. 3 things down, 2 things up. So now your cash flow is better. But you don't get the daily checks and the car bonus and different things I'm about to show you. The other 2 numbers you want to remember, if you invest $228 in a home-based business with us and $119 per month, now you got the 79 included already, and you got a home-based business. So not only do you have the experts help you with your cash flow, you got a home-based business and you can make extra income. Now, why is that important? Here's why. We have 4 different methods that we use to pay you. Now, we pay you 10 different ways, but we give you 4 different methods. Weekly and daily bonuses. How many of you guys wouldn't mind getting paid anywhere from $10 to $75 per person that's introduced to this business and you don't even know them? That check comes every single day. My first month in business, I made between $10,000 and $12,000, and I've not had a lower month since. And the bonuses are just one way we get paid. So one bonus is $10 to $75, and you don't even know 90% of the people that are joining your organization, because the fire catches on and people start telling other people, and now you get paid every day. Another bonus we have is a car bonus that you don't have to use on a car. Anywhere from $500 a month to $3,000 a month. I took my $3,000 and I bought land. That's how I got the 20 acres. Making Wealth Real pays for everything I'm doing out there. All my renovations paid for because it's also my satellite office. All my renovations paid for, clearing the land, paid for, painting the house, paid for, getting the furniture, paid for, painting the inside, paid for, cleaning out the lake, paid for. Why? All tax deductions, because that's our extra digit retreat location. All paid for. Why? Because I got $3,000 a month from my luxury vehicle car bonus or mortgage bonus. I use it to buy my dream property. See, people miss that. All paid for. Presidential bonus. This is just the bonuses. $500 to $100,000 a month. These are just the bonuses. It goes anywhere from $500 to $5,000 to $15,000 to $50,000 to $100,000 per month. These are just the bonuses. Then we also give you residuals. Every single month when somebody pays a $79, you get anywhere from 50 cents to $8 per person. Residual income. See, this is my thing, guys. You got residual bills. Why aren't you matching it with residual income? Lita says she can't wait for the retreat. Guys, the first retreat is going to be at Game Changer this month, right? I'm cleaning up the property. I'm getting it graded. I'm getting it excavated. It'll be done enough for us to have our first retreat. June 25th, 26th, 27th. You'll be able to come to the extra digit experience on the 20 acres. You guys can fish. You guys, some of y'all can golf cart. Some of y'all, we're going to play cards. We're going to dance. We're going to barbecue. It's going to be amazing. June 25th, 26th, 27th. Get your butts ready, right? So the residual checks come because why? You got residual bills. If your bills come every month, shouldn't a check come every month to pay them? That a check you didn't have to work for? So now your organization grows. You get anywhere from 50 cents or 25 cents to $8 per person per month. That's another way we get paid monthly. Then we get what's called the daily guarantee. That's a third category of payment. That's this check you see, where I showed you guys 500, 500 again. This check goes anywhere from $5 a day all the way up to $1,000 a day. That's not the bonuses I talked about. That's not the residual I talked about. So that's the third category. Then our fourth category is our corporate profit sharing pool. Can you guys believe that some of us get paid off the entire growth of the whole company? Our founder and CEO, Mr. Brian House, is nice enough to say, hey, we own this together, and every quarter we get an extra check based on the pro rata share, which basically means the prorated number that you and your team brought to the table. That's another 4-figure check I was blessed enough to receive in April. In April. Here comes another 4-figure check from the company's entire growth. You guys can all participate in the fastest growing financial company on the planet as far as a home-based business and what we offer. You guys can get a percentage of everything. So I want y'all to think about this before I go. Think about this. When you hear Pampers, that's synonymous with one industry, diapers. And we call them Pampers. Why? Because Pampers created the brand. Does that make sense? You never say, go get the baby some diapers. You might, but a lot of people say, go get some Pampers. Why didn't they say, go get some Huggies? Why didn't they say, go get some Loves? Because we call diapers, Pampers, automatically. We say, I need some Vaseline. We don't say I need some petroleum jelly. We say I need some Vaseline. Why? They started that industry. You see what I'm saying? We don't say I need some baking soda. There's only one baking soda on the planet, Arm & Hammer. Everything else is the store brand. Arm & Hammer is synonymous with baking soda. You don't say I need some Lanier. You say I need some Xerox or copies. Xerox these for me. You don't say Lanier these for me. You see, the company that starts something dominates that industry. Making Wealth Real is the company that started and is going to dominate the financial makeover for millions of Americans. The question is, are you going to sit on the sidelines and watch? Or are you going to be one of them to help us become the Pampers, the Xerox, the Vaseline, the Arm & Hammer, the Google of the financial makeover industry? Nobody has all these things under one umbrella. Nobody. We do. So get with the person who introduced you and just say, hey, I'm a number 2, right? What's a number 2? A number 2 is the person that says, I want the membership. $79 a month. And I want the experts to help me, but I don't want the car bonus or the mortgage bonus or the presidential bonus or the residual checks. I do want the experts to help me save and grow money. A number 1 says, I'm all the way in. Brian, I'm 228. That's nothing. I'm going to blow that anyway at Walmart doing something in the aisles, right? $119 per month. Your first month is already included in the 228, so you don't have to pay both. You're saying, I want a home-based business. If you're number 1, we give you a different game plan because we want to help you get the bonuses, the residual income, the daily guarantee, and the profit sharing. That's important. A number 2 says, I only want the membership. Let us know if you're a 2 or a 1. That's my 30 minutes of fame. We do this every Wednesday night. Now, Saturday, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek from our State of the Team address. This coming Saturday, you want to be on our Zoom, incomeisyoutcome.com. I'll make sure I'll give you guys that information throughout the week. But mark your calendar for this coming Saturday at 10 a.m. as I give you guys some information into what it's going to take your summer by storm. Let us know if you are a 2 or a 1. Tonight's training is for area directors only. We'll give you guys the password in the chat. Tonight's training at 9:30 Eastern is for area directors only. So if you're brand new, tonight's training won't be for you. But if you let us know if you're a 2 or a 1, we'll get you started and get you off to a good start and head it in the right direction. Again, let us know if you're a 2, members only, 1 all the way in. I'm Brian Bean. That's my 30 minutes. I see you guys tonight. If you're an area director on our leadership, have a good evening.